Okay, over the years, you might have seen TV shows such as Tiger King or any other shows out there that show people keeping exotic animals or animals that you wouldn't consider as normal pets, such as cats and dogs. You might be one of those that, after watching those shows so much, that you think that keeping such animals is not only a good idea, but it might be an exciting thing for you to do, and you could potentially make money off that. Well, let me go ahead and tell you in this speech why that is such a bad idea and why you shouldn't even think about getting any exotic animals as pets. Whether it's whether it's chimpanzees, tigers, lions, bears, leopards, snakes, etc., there have been documented instances of people keeping the following animals mentioned as pets, and then sometime later down the line, they get attacked by those animals. As a result of those attacks, people often suffer some very severe injuries or they end up being fatally wounded by those animals that they kept as pets. No matter how long you keep an exotic animal as a pet and quote unquote try and tame it, it's still a wild animal that's unpredictable and has a mind of its own. It doesn't take much for it to snap. The website bornfreeusa.org has a database that's 2,000 pages long that has a documentation of such attacks on humans by exotic animals that were kept as pets. Another website, chrome.com. It said as of the time of July 14th, 2022, Texas was number 3 in the country when it came to exotic animal fatalities. The number one ranked state in that category was Florida, which it's not surprising to be honest. All the crazy stuff that goes on down here in Florida. When people traffic animals, they are subjecting that animal to poor abuse and poor treatment by constantly moving it place to place. Sometimes before even being trafficked and sold to another place to be moved, the animals are sometimes bred. Ever heard of the liger or the tigon? Those species of animals have come about because of trafficking or breeding. Oftentimes, when that happens, it messes up the genes of some subspecies and causes them to get sick, die, and causes the overall number of species of animals, such as the lion and tiger, to decrease. When animals get trafficked or inbred, they're sometimes killed by unsatisfied buyers and owners of those animals. Finally, third and final reason why you shouldn't think of any exotic animal as pets because they're really hard to keep and take care of. For starters, you have to make sure that they don't escape your house or wherever else you're keeping them, and that they go off wandering around in the street or the neighborhood. Some attacks of animals on humans have happened because animals wandering off in the street and causing having going on a rampage. Also you have to constantly figure out what to feed them and how you're gonna feed them. Carnivores such as tigers, lions, leopards eat a huge chunk of meat every day. With the high prices of food all across the country, you have to figure out how to buy enough food to feed them constantly as much as you can. Because if they're not fed, they'll either starve to death or get really angry and start to look at you as food, which is not a good thing. And animals, they go to the bathroom whenever they want to. They have all kinds of diseases that they can get affected from and die from. Some of those diseases are unknown. So if you're keeping them as pets, you wouldn't have too much understanding of that. Last but not least, how the heck are you gonna try and tame a wild animal? So overall, in my opinion, it is not a good idea to try and get an exotic animal as a pet. You should know better than to try and have animals such as a tiger, lion, leopard, bear, chimpanzee, etc. as pets. Almost never ends well for people who keep exotic animals as pets. Either the owner gets hurt or the animal's not able to cope, leaving it cactus and they die out quickly. You're better off not doing literally anything else Other than that, I hope this speech that I just presented, that with this speech that I just presented, that everyone there knows better and is persuaded and doesn't try and get an exotic animals as pets. How long was this? Oh, 5:44. Okay.